Okay, here I am behind the legislator, and I interviewed many people. As we know, I got the premier, I got all kinds of people, and you know, some are hard, some are difficult. It's me, I got to stay calm and try to act like a professional. And some people say, when they found out who I was going to sit down with, so you're going to have it in French. I said, no, my 31 viewers, they're mostly English, so we're going to do it in English. But we got to stay calm. And I, you know, I could do this. I could do this. So we have here, what do we have here again? Monsieur Martin Gaudet, the Chief of Police of the Fredericton Police Force.
Good day.
Bonjour.
Good day, bonjour.
Bonjour. We could do this.
Bonjour.
We could do this. We could. There's a lot of things going on in the Fredericton Police Force and the city, and everything has changed.
Yeah.
But I could do this. So how old are you?
I'm 54. 55 in September.
So you remember Archie Bunker?
I do. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
But if we do the style of Archie Bunker, I mean, we can't even use one line of Archie Bunker.
Probably not.
No, because the cultures and everything don't come after us. We'll be.
That's right.
But one show that I liked was Columbo.
Yeah.
You watch Columbo?
Yeah.
Okay. So Archie Bunker, remember? He had a bag.
Okay.
Remember that?
You brought props.
No, yeah, but he had a bag. He had a bag.
Yeah.
Remember? He used to have the old-fashioned. So Columbo also had evidence bag. So we could do this. So me, I gotta stay calm. Okay. So the first step. You know, a nice cold beer.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so maybe have a nice cold beer. So no, but we could relax.
We could. That
We
would be
could,
nice.
but it's against the law,
That's
right? You can't have open liquor.
Yeah.
I could use some gummies.
You could. Gummies in public can't do that.
You can't do that?
Not in public.
Oh my
You
God!
can do that.
I opened it, so hey,
do that.
there's the evidence. So
Yeah.
that's what, 5 years in jail.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah.
So you can't do gummies in public.
You can do it in your own home, just like you consume liquor in your own home.
Can't use gummy.
Well, you can use gummies. Just use gummy. Who's gonna know if you're eating a marijuana gummy or a real gummy? But theoretically, it's the same as liquor. You can't drink open liquor. You can't use
Ritalin?
Ritalin, but that's your prescribed medication. So that's,
But we gotta stay calm here. You know what I mean?
You're pretty calm.
Ritalin? Okay. Not yet, until we start talking. I don't know. What about other days? Smoke a joint?
Same as your gummies. You want to do it in
Holy
the
shit!
privacy of your own home.
I'm looking at 20 years in jail so far. So that's the evidence to stay calm.
Yeah.
But I'm screwed.
Well, I'm sure we'll get through it.
We'll get through it.
Yeah.
So you don't plan to raid my place? There's
No, I
nothing
don't.
home.
There's nothing there
There's
that's
beer.
illegal.
There's beer.
You can have it. You just can't consume all of it here in public.
In public. Okay. Well, I didn't plan to. Only, but if I get all this slated, but it's all right. I can stay calm.
There
I
you
can
go.
do this.
You can do it.
Okay.
You can.
Let's start. Okay. We'll just be professional.
Yes.
Why do you want to change the system from Charlottetown to here? Explain me that. You want to train cops to be cops.
Oh, that stuff. Well, we have vacancies. The Atlantic Police Academy trains police officers for all of the police services or police forces in the Atlantic provinces. So Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, PI, New Brunswick.
Raise your voice a little bit.
They can
The
only
natives
train.
are, by the way, the natives are pretty restless
Okay.
in the front. And by the way, it's Aboriginal Day.
Okay.
Good for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful day.
But you think I talk a lot.
yeah.
When they start the circle, have you been to one of them?
Yes, I went
Oh,
to the
my-
powwow last weekend.
2020 Ritalin, just
Yeah.
going. Okay, sorry, focus, Charles. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So the Police Academy trains police officers for all policing services in the Atlantic provinces, and there's only so much capacity, and I was trying to find another way or a different way of building capacity. So I asked the director if there was a way that we could do our own course here, and it turned into we can do a satellite course. So it's an APA, or Land Police Academy accreditation. It's Holland College graduates, but we'll do it here in Fredericton. So they're going to hire an extra person, subject matter expert, to come and help us, to liaise with us. We're going to hire an extra person as well. Or one of our officers will be the liaison officer and the training officer for the academy for those 12 cadets. And we'll be able to do that here in January, and by this time next year we'd have 12 recruits on the job training with us.
So with all the different cultures that's coming here, do you have police that could speak their language, or how? I mean, it's no longer you're a cop, you're a social worker now.
Yeah.
You're a psychologist, you're a that's assault. I mean, you can't even touch them. So how do you...
Well, the beauty of this program is that we can hopefully hire, so we've had 190 applicants from the greater Fredericton area, which means that there's a lot of people who want to be police officers who may not have had the opportunity or the finances or the ability to go to PI. We're seeing people now in their mid-20s to mid-30s, even late or early 40s, that say, I want to be a cop, and they're not necessarily, they don't look like you and I, they're not white people, right? They're a different, we are a very multicultural community here. So that's what we're hoping that we're going to see, are people that we can onboard people of different culture. We should be building an organization that represents the community we serve. So right now I have a few Indigenous officers, we have one from Brazil, we have a cadet from Brazil, we have civilian members from Ukraine. So we have many different languages within the organization that kind of blocks in. So.
The old days of French and English, those days are gone.
Well, it's not that
Oh, you
gone.
still got Moody Quebecois. No, we're not mentioning no names. I think we know what we're talking
Yeah.
about. But
it's not necessarily that they're gone. I mean, those are official languages, and we need to obviously hire people who speak French and English and do the active offer. But bilingual doesn't necessarily always mean French or English, or French and English. Right about English and Filipino, or fill in the blank, right? So all of those different languages are very important to our organization and to serve the public.
once and for all, what's the rule on the law on scooters?
Oh my God, there's no once and for all on that one. Scooters themselves, on the trails, there's a certain amount of battery power. You know, those little whippersnipper bikes, they don't belong anywhere. Pedal bikes need to be on the road and follow the rules of the road. They shouldn't be on the trail, but those little scooters, they go on the trail. The bylaws are the bylaws. You really would have to...
How do you chase a scooter?
Exactly. How do you chase a scooter, right? So we aim to educate people, and people understand.
Educate? How the hell you educate when you can't go like that? I mean, they'll tell you, I'm sorry, excuse, any kids there? To put your volume down? Okay. They'll tell you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Well, we had a trail day a couple of weeks ago, for example, top of the bridge, the walking bridge. Hundreds of bikes went through, and families, and we register bikes and we educate people, and those scooters
smart.
went
Registered
through.
bike, that's smart, because if they get stolen,
we can go on the registry and help find or prove when someone's driving around or has possession of a
why
stolen
would somebody have an expensive bike, very expensive, and don't register?
Then if it's stolen, they're screwed.
Yeah.
Yes, essentially.
I mean, bikes are expensive.
You're right.
It's not like us, CCN
bikes from Canadian Tire back in the day. Right? I know they're talking several $1,000 bikes that are being stolen and chopped up and rebuilt and sold, and all kinds of stuff.
Okay, here we go. Metheads.
It's a supply and demand. As long as there's money to be made in anything, it's economy 101. If there's money to be made in selling beer, then people are going to make beer. If people are going to continue to use drugs, and they will, and then people are going to continue to do it and make it and create, make the meth, because it's easy enough to make and it's very profitable. It's a supply and demand issue.
But they have rights.